Hey there, friends. Jeff Fritz here, and I'm with Gabe from PreEmptive, and we're talking about all the cool new things for .NET 5 and tools like Dotfuscator. How you doing, Gabe?
I'm doing great. It's really great to be here with you.
Now, Dotfuscator we've known about for a long time, shipping in the box with Visual Studio. There's got to be some cool new updates for the tools and for PreEmptive coming with .NET 5.
Oh, absolutely. As you know, we work very closely with Microsoft shipping in the box with Visual Studio to stay on top of all the work Microsoft is doing, and .NET 5 is a big part of that. That means we're updating and have updated Dotfuscator so it can protect applications that target .NET 5. And so these are things like Blazor, ASP.NET Core, the new updated Click Once, single file applications, but also apps that use the new C# and F# language features as well.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, when I think about Blazor and shipping all of my DLLs for my application in a WebAssembly application, shipping them to potentially an untrusted client across the web, my goodness, that sounds like a perfect scenario where I want to use Dotfuscator.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you're creating an application that runs outside of your trusted environment, where somebody can have access to the executable, the DLL, where they could easily, with free tools, reverse engineer it, run it in a debugger, look for security vulnerabilities, look to steal IP, look to circumvent checks you have in there to get around things, look for encrypted keys, things like that.
Oh my gosh. And it's just a community edition that comes in the box with Visual Studio. There's a Pro edition also available, isn't there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the Community Edition is a light version. It's technically not designed for commercial use. It basically just has renaming and a couple simple obfuscation transforms in it. The Pro version gives you way more than that. It allows you to encrypt strings. It allows you to apply control flow transformations and a bunch of other transformations that break decompilers.
Nice.
It allows you to put a bunch of checks in there to see if somebody's running a tampered version of your app, if they're running it in a debugger, if they're running it on a unauthorized device or jailbroken or rooted device. Yeah, lots of goodies.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's really important when you get into those validated industries. I'm thinking folks like finance and healthcare. They've got to be really concerned about protecting their intellectual property in their applications.
Yeah, they are, as well as other regulatory issues and compliance issues that they have to deal with. So typically when they release an app, they have to go through some security auditing and testing. And so many times if the app is running in an untrusted environment, it also needs to be hardened and protected. And that's where we come in.
Awesome. Now, for those folks that have just, the community edition that came with the current version of Visual Studio, as we're here at the launch of .NET 5, there's probably a newer version that's available on the PreEmptive website that they should go and download if they want to keep up with all the new features.
Sure. I would point them to www.dotfuscator.com, and that'll take you right to the Dotfuscator page at the PreEmptive site. And then if you haven't created an account already, you can quickly do that, and you could check for new versions of the Community Edition, as well as keep up to date with the Pro version. Or try the Pro version. There's a free trial.
Terrific. Yeah. And you probably have a bunch of folks out there that can attest to how good the Pro version is, right? There's got to be a bunch of customers that you can highlight about how well they're using it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're doing all the cool work. They're building IoT applications. They're building medical applications for telehealth. They're building financial applications against hackers and thieves. There's some really, really cool stuff that our customers are building and protecting.
It's a great company to be in, and if you're looking to build something similar, it sounds like a great choice to go and invest some money in Dotfuscator and protect your application.
Absolutely. And again, if you have compliance tests that you need to run into, it'll help a lot with those as well.
When I think about continuous integration, continuous deployment, to be able to drop in a tool that's going to harden my application as it's being delivered, it doesn't get any better. That's tremendous stuff to see. Thank you for sharing, Gabe.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. And one last thing, I just wanted to show this to everybody. This is This is the original box that VisualStudio.net came in.
Oh my gosh, yes.
2002, and it's signed by Brian Harry and a whole bunch of people that were around that time. And sort of what makes me think about this is that in 2022, it's going to be 20 years since .NET's been out. I think it's time for a party, especially if COVID is over by then.
Oh, let's hope. It'd be great to be able to get everybody back together. Gosh, thank you so much for sharing that little piece of nostalgia there. That's great to see.
Absolutely.
All right.
Great talking to you, and really looking forward to this .NET conference, and lots of great stuff.
All right. Thanks so much, Gabe. And the rest of you out there, I hope you enjoy the rest of your .NET Conf 2020.